Hey, what's going on, you guys, and welcome back to Skullman TV. Today we got an awesome video set up for you guys. We are going to be reviewing the Z Fold 6 versus the Z Fold 3 and whether or not you should upgrade. So, without further ado, go ahead and like, subscribe, turn notifications, sit back and relax and enjoy the video. So, what we have here is the wonderful Z Fold 3 that I have been rocking for the longest in comparison with the Z Fold 6. So, we're actually going to go ahead and unlock both of them, which that's actually dope. Alright, give me 1 sec. So, right off the bat, you can see the size difference, which you can minus this a little bit, because the size difference, it actually has a wider screen in comparison to this one, which you can see this one's more Hershey bar style, as I called it, and this one is wider in diameter, with a little bit of a more zoomed in everything. And if we open the phones up, believe it or not, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what those look like. So right here on the right, you can see the Z Fold 3. On the left, you can see the Z Fold 6. Z Fold 3, I think, so Z Fold 3, they actually had a little bit of a longer, being that they had the longer design, it looks like they actually had a little bit of a taller screen with it. Everything's a little bit taller, everything's a little bit, kind of, I'm not going to say more visible, it's a little bit less than the other one, believe it or not, but with this one, you can see that it actually has, even though this one is a little bit taller, the Z Fold 3, the Z Fold 6, you can see, is a bit wider. A little bit wider, maybe a few inches. But the picture quality is going to be a little bit, I seem to feel like, a little bit better on the Z Fold 6 compared to Z Fold 3. So I'm going to go ahead and actually load up a video. We're going to pull these out, kind of get these set up. And I'm going to show you a video on each one. This will be the same video. So, give me 1 sec. So you can tell off the bat what the height difference is and everything compared to the two. What the quality, I'm going to show you what the quality picture of this is right here. So we took the same picture with both phones, had a little bit more zoom on this one because I went in. This is going to be the Z Fold 3. This is going to be the Z Fold 6. You can definitely see a little bit more shading, more vibrancy on the pictures. Same with the inner screen on the out on the inside. Taking a picture, you can see the camera difference from here to here. Same two pictures. Now, here's a catcher for you guys. We are going to show two videos, the same video on both phones. I'm going to show you, right off the bat, you can see the quality difference just in the timeline between the two. So I'm going to do the Z Fold 6 first.
And get some orders squared up and ready. We have a couple of videos ready and going for you guys. And We're going to showcase some of that stuff, not the videos, but what's going on here. We're going to showcase some of that stuff, not the videos, but what's going on here.
That is a major difference in sound quality between the two. And in my opinion, difference in how the video is. I don't know if it translates through y'all as it does through me, but sitting here, I can see that this one's a little bit darker. It's a little bit easier to see. This one's a lot brighter. Hurts my eyes a little bit. So there is that. We are going to go ahead and take some pictures with the inside, not the inside screen, but the outside screen, taking selfies and see what the difference is there. But before I do that, I need to show y'all this. So pay attention to this, because this is where the storage gets a little bit different. Right now, we can see this phone has used up 47.8 gigabytes of storage, right? But here's the catcher. All the things that have been on this phone has transferred to this phone. And if you look on this one, going to the same thing, 410.6 gigabytes left with only 101.4 gigabytes used. Same gigabytes, same storage, same everything. And you can see I have 4 gigabytes of memory left compared to 5.5 gigabytes of memory left on this one. Everything is a bit better on the Z Fold 6. The hinge is a lot better. The quality is a lot better. The cases are actually better, which is something I'm going to touch up in a little bit on. But I'm going to show you this. Here's one big thing with the Z Fold 3. The hinge, every time you shut it, you feel like it's going to break. But with the Z Fold 6, it feels like a book. Everything sits right where you want it to sit at. Everything does exactly what you want it to do. And it doesn't feel like you're about to break it every time. Now if I try that same stunt with this one, it shuts too fast. I don't like that. It feels like it's fixing to break. Now, here's something we're going to do. We are going to take a picture, selfie. So this is that same selfie right there compared to right here, even with lighting obstructing. Now with lighting obstructing, this one gets a little bit of a glare compared to this one blocking it out. That's the only difference. And even with that, if we just prop this up a little bit, right about there. Do the same with this one. Right about there. We will see. There's the Z Fold 3. There's the Z Fold 6. You can see a little bruise on my chin. Looks like, or a little shading right there, compared to right here where it just looks like I just got out of the sun and I got sunburned, which may be true. We don't know. I don't know. I've been having some redness around my face that I've been seeing for a little bit. The lighting is a little bit better on this one compared to on this one, but the quality of everything else is a lot better. And all that is simply fixed up by going ahead and doing the outer screen, because you can tell the difference between that to the inner screen to the outer screen. And that's inner screen and outer screen. And obviously the outer screen is always going to be better. Now, with that being said, whether or not you want to upgrade is completely up to you. This, if you're looking for what feels better, Z Fold 6 definitely feels a lot better compared to the Z Fold 3. It's just all around, everything's better, everything feels smoother. I don't feel like I'm about to break it every time I open it. Everything feels way more durable, and to top everything off, it comes with some TV. We're not going to show too much, but it comes with a little smart TV built into the phone that actually comes usually with just the Samsung TVs. And I'm sure there's something you can do with the lighting to make it a little bit better on these phones. But all in all, everything feels amazing. If you are looking to whether or not you should upgrade between this one to this one, I'd say yes. Because one, a lot of things are getting more graded towards this. See, these screen, the cases for this, which is what I was going to touch up on, is not the best. So some of the cases for the Z Fold 3 have been very flimsy. They've been very outdated. They've focused too much on the hinge protection part compared to this one, which you can see the hinge is way different on the Z Fold 6 compared to Z Fold 3. Z Fold 3 compared to Z Fold 6 too. The hinge is way more bubblier, which allows for it to get damaged easier, probably crack the inner screen easier, and all kinds of stuff. Where they left this one a little bit flat, so it just feels like it's tucked right there, and it's not gonna break. And they did a lot more durability stuff with the Z Fold 6. I'm not sure if you can see in this, but you can tell a lot of these cases have a lip on it. They come with a little bit better cases. This one actually has the nice little kickstand. Also doubles as a side kickstand, obviously, and it has the little casing to cover the camera with. And then to top things off, this is one thing I noticed that I liked a lot about it. Hang on. So, here, if we look at the Z Fold 3, you will see a very prominent edge that looks pretty doggone glass with a little rubber to cushion if it was to fall, right? It doesn't feel or seem too durable. But with the Z Fold 6, they opted that out and they said, no, we're going to put a little bit of a kind of plastic framing around our inner screen to make it a bit more durable. And you can even see that the bubble is almost non-existent. Now, I don't know if over time that's going to change, but the bubble on this one is very much more pronounced than the bubble on that one. And you can see that, especially when laying it out like this. So if I open the screen, you can kind of see that little divot. And if I lay this one out like this, no divot. Barely any. Barely noticeable at all. And the phones the Z Fold 6, the casings for it, these cases that have the screen, they still have the screen protector built in, But for whereas the Z Fold 3 kind of has usually, oh, hey, let me give you a screen protector that's going to have a little, you know, circle right here, and all the dirt and debris is going to get on the inside. Well, this one doesn't. These actually don't. And this case, it may just be this case, but you can feel it's a lot more durable. This case actually does not come with the little hole, pesky hole in the middle. And I've had this on all day. This case has not let me down at all. It has withstood everything, dirt, debris, and everything, and nothing has gotten behind the screen. So I have had no issues with having to take this off and then go back and clean it and all that crazy stuff, which is absolutely amazing. And here's the opening for it. I'm going to show you this. So we're going to put this just like that. And when you're opening this, look at how it doesn't probably render or reference in video. I wish y'all could feel what I'm feeling. But it's so smooth. It feels like you could open it like a book, and it closes just as well. It doesn't feel like it's fixing to break. It doesn't feel like it. I'm not worried about the screen about to break or anything like that. And then it actually has a case that has a ability to slide in and out your S Pen, compared to where most of them you can't. You have to open up this and take your S Pen out, or push back on this and take your S Pen out. And with this one, you can see how it stops a little bit. Like, I'm pushing on it and it stops a little bit. And then when you want to shut it, instead of it being a little bit stiff when shutting, so it softly does it, no, it just sits here and snaps. Snaps right there. And the snap on this one is so much closer to the to when it's closed compared to when it's open. Where this Z Fold 6 would be shutting immediately right now, I could do it just this much, still set it up like this. Still set it up. And then, boom. As you get further down, it just kind of closes on its own, shuts softly, like it should. All in all, Z Fold 6, I would definitely, no hesitation, upgrade all over again from the 3 straight to a Z Fold 6. And this, with that being said, this will be the last day that I have the Z Fold 3. Because this is, of course, my upgrade. Straight to the Z Fold 6. Love it. I cannot wait to try out a lot of the other camera features with it, and a lot of the other features that are part of this phone. And honestly, this phone has already been a lifesaver. So, with all that being said, the vote's on you, Z Fold 3 or Z Fold 6. But, once again, I would always go with Z Fold 6. It's better, it feels better, runs a lot smoother, feels a lot smoother, excuse me, and it performs a lot better. Now, I don't have it on me right now, but this case did not come with it, obviously. I had to buy the case. But this case also comes with a little phone holder to clip on your side. I don't have it on me right now. I have it in the room because it's 2 o'clock in the morning right now, almost 3. But the features and everything that I have discovered so far are absolutely amazing and are absolutely a lifesaver. And the sound quality, even in calls, is 10 times better than the Z Fold 3. I have had audio calls where I was actually in Discord doing some voice acting, and this phone came in clutch and allowed me to not even have to use a mic barely, because it just cooperated better. Now, I don't know if that's a Discord thing or that's the difference between the two phones, but usually I get complaints about my audio from this phone compared to this phone. And you can take that as you will, but that is an amazing feature when you're doing the stuff that I'm doing. Anyways, with that being said, vote's still up to you. You decide whether you want to upgrade between the 3 or the 6. From the 3 to the 6. But most reviews, I'm going to go with what they are saying also, which is, unfortunately, if you have a Z Fold 3, go ahead and upgrade. It is definitely worth the upgrade. You will see a big difference in performance and everything, especially sound quality, the whole 9 yards. No, we are not sponsored, obviously, by Samsung in any way, but the choice is yours. So without all that being said, remember to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and you have a wonderful night, you guys. I will see y'all in the next lit video. Peace.